What up, my peeps? I'm going to discuss what happened to the Bears last season really quickie. Okay, first half of the 2012 the Bears season, they freaking dominate. They were like 7-1. They were kicking ass, taking names, and I love it. The defense really stepped it up, and I love it. And after the bye week, it all went down to hell. That is damn true. You know why? Bears fans or non-Bears fans, injuries really kill them, and it just didn't look good. And I'm not too sure. And plus, I don't remember how many takeaways, how many interceptions they did in the first half of the season last year. Of course, they had weak opponents, and a below 500. The team didn't make a playoffs in 2011. You know what I'm saying? And the teams they should beat it, but it never happened. Like Seattle Seahawks. They were missed tackling and just very irritating. The second half of the season. Don't get me wrong, they were above 500, 10-6, but it was not good enough to make the playoffs. So I want to discuss that really quickly also. So I'm just going to focus on the Bears division, the NFC North teams. Green Bay Packers, once again, they won a freaking division, 11-5. They have the best record in the division. They went all the way through, actually, let me rephrase that, home field throughout the playoffs. They got knocked out. I forgot who beat them. And right behind them was the Minnesota Vikings, 10-6. They clinched a wild card. The Bears, 10-6, but they missed the playoffs. And Detroit Lions, last place, 4-12. So let's go back with the Bears. I'll make this short and sweet. 5-3 at home. That is not good. They got work on that damn thing. And then on the road, 5-3. They got work on that. Division 3-3. Percentage 500. That's okay. They gotta do a little better. Conference 7-5. That they really gotta work on that. Percentage .583. A non-conference 3-1. And then a 2-game winning streak before the season end. And then in the last 5 games, 3-2. That is pathetic, isn't it? I agree. I think it is. And that's why the Bears decided to go in another direction with the head coach. They fired Lovie Smith. What's my thoughts on Lovie Smith? I think he did a damn good job. I mean, he beat the Packers in his, I think, first or second year in Green Bay. He took the Bears to the Super Bowl, I think 07, against the team I don't like, but no one won't agree with me, the Indianapolis Colts. That was a very, very physical game. I knew it that Hester was gonna had a punt return, or actually kickoff return for a touchdown for Super Bowl that year, and after that it all went down to hell. But whatever. But I think if we had a better quarterback that game, we would win. But probably no one will agree with me with that department. But right now, Lovie Smith is no head coach, so I think he's gonna take a year off, and maybe someone NFL team will pick him up. We'll find out next off season. Now back to what I was saying about the Bears. Bears got a new coach from the from the Canadian League, and he's a former San Francisco offensive coordinator. I think I pronounced it right. If I didn't, I apologize, Bears fans. So hopefully that's a good move. And I know the first half against the Oakland Raiders, they did pretty good, but we expect preseason. So I have really high hopes for the Bears. I know I shouldn't really say that. And before I discuss about the Bears, 2013 NFL schedule, it says right here, I'm reading the paper, if Marshall missed time with a nagging hip injury, offense is in better position to overcome his ability this season. I don't know what the hell does that mean. I don't. It's from the paper. Do you think if his injury, if he, let me rephrase. I'm sorry, Bears fans or non-Bears fans. Do you think this hip injury is gonna cost him the rest of the season, or do you think he's gonna be okay in week 1? We'll find out. And he's a threat. Now, Brandon Marshall played with Denver Broncos. He played with the Miami Dolphins. Now he's playing with the Chicago Bears. He reunites with Jay Cutler back in Denver days, and they did pretty good the first year in Chicago. And the thing I don't understand with the Bears, they go to one hot receiver. I know that's the only thing they have. They have other weapons, but for some reason, Jay Cutler loves Brandon Marshall. That's his favorite target. They have Matt Forte, the best running back the Bears had in a long ass time, besides Walton Payton. But he's a Hall of Famer, Walton Payton. And Walton Payton, let me rephrase that. Matt Forte cannot compete with Walter Payton. That's a different era, you know what I'm saying? But back was saying, after the first half of the regular season for the Bears last season, guys got hurt. Robbie Gould missed a lot of games, so I think he's gonna play the last few games. I think he took he was out for the rest of the year, you know? I think he had surgery on his foot. I don't know, but he's a hell of a kicker. I like him. And I don't know what Bears got him. So I think he came off the streets. Not off the streets, but you know what I'm saying? He wasn't drafted by the Bears. I think he was a soccer player. I'm not really too sure, but I gotta learn my freaking history. Let me see if I look at it real quick. Hold on, Bears fans. Okay, let me see her in depth roster. Sorry, I'm looking on the internet here. Okay, kicker, special teams. Okay, I put roster in. Okay. Hold on. Have patience, my viewers. Have patience. Okay, Robbie Gould. He's a 9-year-old pro. He came from Penn State. I mean, of course, it's a great college. And I'm gonna click this. Hold on, let me click his name. Robbie Gould. Okay. 9-year-old pro. Okay. He never went to got drafted. He's 31 years old, weigh 185 pounds. He was born on December 30th, 81. Jersey Shore, PA. So that's kind of cool. His long is 54. His percentage is 84.0. So that is pretty good, you know. I know this had nothing to do with the Bears schedule, but I want to discuss this real quick. He's a pretty good kicker. Wow, he was with the Bears since 05. Damn. Eight years, and then plus this year coming up. Wow, and then you're a pro. Woo, all with the Bears. Damn, he's a good kicker. Now, I'm not too sure if he's better than Kevin Butler or the same. I don't know. Okay, enough of that baloney. Sorry, I went a little overboard about the Bears deep. So hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the 2013 NFL schedule for the Bears. Okay, week 1 is September 8th. Cincinnati Bengals at Chicago Bears. That should be a good game. Now, I think they did. Bengals went to the playoffs last year. They lost to Houston Texans once again. So this should be a good game. I'm kind of glad the Bears play at home like they did last year against the Colts, I think. Last year, week 1. Okay, I'm not going to say any predictions. This is just a preview. Okay, week 2, September 15th, Minnesota at Chicago. Wow, we got back-to-back home games. Wow, that's kind of rare. First divisional game. This should be a good one. Adrian Peterson, MVP from last season. The reason I say Peterson, I'm not stuttering. I just trying to imitate the guy from NFL Network. That's about it. Okay. Week 3, September 22, Chicago versus Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. That should be a good game. My former neighbor is a huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Okay, week 4, September 29th, Chicago Bears will travel to Detroit. Now, I think we beat them twice last year. I'm not too sure. This should be a good game. Okay, I'm getting off low key here. Week 5, October 6th, New Orleans at Chicago. One of my friends from YouTube is a huge Saints fan. I think that's Matt. What up, Matt? Okay, week 6, October 10th, New York Giants at Chicago Bears. Now, my old neighbor is a big Giants fan. Well, ever since Eli jumped on board, I don't think the Giants gonna have a good season, but I could be wrong. I'm not a Giants fan. I'm not an Eli fan. I'm not a Manning family. Overall, I think they're overrated, but that's just my opinion. But I think it's gonna be a good game. It might come down to a field goal. We'll find out. Okay, let me rephrase. Sorry, week 7, October 20th. Chicago Bears versus Washington. Washington Redskins. My friend from YouTube named Bill. What up, homie? This should be a good game. Week 8, bye week, so Bears don't win or lose, so they can rest up for the second half of the season. So when they get back, for the second half, guess who they got freaking play? Week 9, November 4th, Chicago Bears at Green Bay, Wisconsin, in Lambeau Field. Black and blue game, the biggest rival in NFL history. I think I don't give a damn what anybody says on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, but that's just my opinion. Bears have not beat Green Bay in a long ass time. In Green Bay, it's time for a change. Week 10, November 10th. Wow, another division rival, Detroit versus Chicago. Of course, in the division, we play them twice. Okay, week 11, November 17th, Baltimore at Chicago against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Ravens. That was a great Super Bowl. Niners in Baltimore. Okay, week 12, November 24th, Chicago at St. Louis. I think St. Louis is a upcoming team. They got a good coach, and they got great weapons. A pretty good QB. Alrighty then. Okay, week 13, December 1st, Chicago at Minnesota. Now, last time, I forgot what year it was. Minnesota had a huge snow, and I remember the dome collapsed. Sorry, Vikings fans, that sucks for you. And I think we had to play in the Minnesota College Stadium that year, and we just kicked their ass, like usual. That was an awesome game. I think we missed the playoffs that year. I forgot. Okay, what was I saying here? Week 14, December 9th, Dallas at Chicago. Now I had two of my friends who loves Dallas. Dallas. Oh, Cowboys. So I said, no, I don't want. Go Dizzy and my friend Rex. And this time it's in Chicago. It's gonna be cold and hopefully get a lot of snow in Chicago. That game, and it's gonna be a evening game or night game, but it might change by week 14. Okay, week 15, December 15th, Chicago at Cleveland. That's gonna be cold and damp and all good shit, you know. This should be a good game. Hopefully, Cleveland has not been good since the 80s when they have a I forgot the quarterback's name off the top of my head, but it should be good. Week 16, December 22, Chicago at Philly. Now Philly got a new coach this off season, a college coach. Michael Vick is still a QB from Philly. I'm not too sure if they're going to win the freaking division. I don't know. Okay, December 29th, week 17, Chicago will face Green Bay in Chicago. Now, all week 17 is all divisional games, so that's awesome. I love divisional games, especially if it's something to do with the to win the division, you know. Now, I'm not gonna predict. I am gonna predict Bears record. I say. Let me see. I gotta think here. I know it might take a while. Put your feet up, my Bears fans, or get some coffee. It's gonna be a long one. Just teasing. I give it. Oh shoot! I don't know, with the new coach and new offensive coordinator, Hester back with special teams. That's freaking awesome. I don't know. And they picked some good players in draft. I don't know. They could have an awesome season. They could have a shitty season, an average season, or a not a good season. So, I am predicting for the Bears 2012 season. Oh my gosh. I said 11, maybe 12-5. Maybe that pushes. Maybe 10-6 again. No, 12-4. That's my prediction. I know that's kind of pushing. Am I Bears fans? I know it's kind of hard predict the Bears schedule record. I don't know. I mean, most of these victories they should freaking win. They should beat St. Louis. They should beat the Cleveland Browns. They should beat Philly. They should beat Detroit twice. They should split the series against Minnesota and Green Bay. Green Bay is gonna be tough to win that freaking division. Now Bears and Giants, that's gonna be a tough one, a tough cookie, especially if Eli's on fire, you know. So really, I can't really decide if the Bears gonna have an awesome freaking season or just a disappointment season. Hopefully it's better than last year, you know. Hopefully, I prefer the Bears have a slow start, then a second half of the season they could just kick ass like they did the first half of the regular season last year. You know what I'm saying? The defense must step up, offense must step up, special teams must step up, and Bears, please do some trick plays once in a blue moon. I know Packers did some trick plays with a fake field goal and they got a touchdown. I was so pissed off on that, and I don't think Bears or a gambling team says, should we take a chance on a fake field goal? No, let's just go for it, you know. They don't never ever go on a 4th and 1. They always like to punt, and it makes me mad. But what can you do? This is not Madden, and this is not fantasy world. This is the real deal. So, this is my final decision with the Bears record. I'm going with 11-5. I don't know if that's possible. 11-5, or maybe 12-5, or whatever's even number. That's about it. I just hopefully Bears have a decent season. And don't forget, Bears fans, I will do my picks like the last year, and I'm just gonna do audio only. They don't see my face. Um, I'm not giving up on the Bears. I cannot wait for the upcoming Bears season. September 8th, we'll kick it off, and that's about it. And I'll do my reviews about the Bears like I did before, but it'll be all audio this time. And I think it's gonna be a good season. I have high hopes in my heart. We should beat the crap out of Philly. Philly's not good like they used to be. Michael Vick's getting old and decrepit. And sorry, Bobby, if I know you're a huge Eagles fan, but I don't know why in the blue moon they re-signed Michael Vick. I will never know. So that make no freaking sense at all. You know what I'm saying, Bears fans at all? Oh, for crying out loud. So what's your thoughts? Do you think the Bears are gonna have a decent season, a shitty season, average season, a awesome season? And probably non-Bears fans or Bears fans says shitty season because they got new coach, new weapons, new offensive coordinator. I'm so pumped up that Hester is back with special teams, so he can do punt return, kickoff return. He's gonna be explosive. I miss Greg Olsen. He was a good tight end, but speaking of tight end, I heard Bears might trade the recent tight end named not Jennings. Oh shoot, what's his name, guys? For crying out loud. Hold on, let me look. I'm sorry. Bennett. They want to trade Bennett. That's the rumor I'm hearing. I don't know who they could trade it for. He only got 5 touchdowns last year. That's not good. So, and his yards is 626. His average is 11.4. Do you think Bears should get another tight end? I don't know who Bears could get him. He's only 26, so he's not too old for football. I like to get the guy from Atlanta Falcons, Tony Gonzalez, but he just came back out of retirement, and he's a weapon. And I recently got my fantasy football. I missed the live draft, but my team looked like freaking stacked, so that's freaking awesome. That's about it. Sorry, I've been rambling. So I'm looking forward to my NFL team, my NFL fantasy football, my NFL picks. I'm gonna do each Monday after the games. I'm not gonna do it Sunday afternoon. No way. Maybe. It all depends how I feel. So right now I'm rambling. So good luck to your NFL teams. If you're an Oakland fan, Niner fan, whoever you love, good luck, okay? Patriots fan, Patriots can be good this year. Tom Brady is a future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. The head coach, Belichick, is a future Hall of Famer. I know they did some Spygate a while back, but do you think a lot of NFL teams do it? Yes, but they just don't get caught like happened to the Patriots in '07. I was rooting for the Patriots that year because I cannot stand the Giants. They overrated because they got Eli, the Mannings. And anytime you have Manning on your team, they overrated. You don't see nothing about the Bears on commercials. You all see the Manning. You don't see nothing about Brady with commercials. You do, but not as much. Because the only reason Eli is overrated because he's in New York. That's about it. Now, he was with San Diego when he got drafted. That's a different story. So, I'm rambling. You can agree with me what I said about the Manning family overrated or disagree with me. I don't care. That's just my opinion. So, enjoy the special podcast about the Bears and other stuff. So, good luck and go Bears in 2013 season. I'm going to root for you, Bears. don't let me down. Please do not let me down. Because if you do, you're gonna hear about it, Bears. You're gonna hear about it. From number one fan, Team Rai, sign off and enjoy the podcast. Later, everyone.